Hi everyone, Claudia Vasquez, Las Vegas. It Works Global. Um, this video is going to be about testimonies. I have two beautiful ladies on here live with me today, and we are gonna give you guys our story and show you how real people have real success with It Works Global. So with me today, I have Kristen.
Hi, Kristen Anderson here, Triple Diamond with It Works Global, and I've been with the company for almost 7 years.
And we have Nikki.
Hi, I am Nikki Voiles. I'm a double diamond from Tennessee, recently moved to Florida. I have been with the company. Next month will be my second year.
Yay! All right, so let me make sure. Okay, Nikki, you want to mute yourself?
Yes.
Okay. So I will start. I am a double diamond. I don't know if I said that when I introduced myself, but I am double diamond leader with It Works Global. And my story quickly starts very simple. I'm a single mom, two kids. I have a 14-year-old son and an 8-year-old daughter. And I became a distributor in September 12th, 2012. It took me about 3 months to save all of the money to sign up as a distributor. And when I say that, people usually think, oh my God, it must be a ton of money to become a distributor. It isn't. It's only $99. However, in my household, $99 was not easy to keep because I had a lot of bills to pay. As a single mom, money was definitely not something I had laying around. I signed up, and I signed up directly with the company because there wasn't very many people here in the state of Nevada. And I am blessed to say I was placed underneath Melody McFarland. She called me a few days after I signed up, and I was super excited. I couldn't understand what her voicemail said because, I'm not really used to the Southern talk, or back then I wasn't. Now I have many Southern sisters, and I can understand all y'all. Melody came and trained me. Now, I am going to repeat this. I was here alone in Las Vegas, and that did not stop me. My mentor, my upline, was thousands and thousands miles away. She was in Tennessee, and she gave me all the support she could via text messages and phone calls and emails. And I was constantly bugging her, asking her questions, and she helped me. She helped me that way, and I just took off running. I was in a point in my life where I had no money. I was beyond broke. There was usually a lot of month left over after all of my money was gone. And usually there was no extra money for school shopping or Halloween costume shopping or Christmas money, nothing. During Christmas, the only people that would get gifts would be the kids, and I would have to put it on layaway months in advance because I couldn't afford it. It was just the way my life was. So once I signed up, I just went and I wrapped people. I lost my full-time job a week later. Called Melody to quit because, I needed a real job. And so when I told her that I was going to quit because I needed to find a real job, she said, Claudia, God put this on your lap for a reason. You really need to work on it, and this will replace your real job one day. So I stopped and I thought about it, and God actually made this work for me. He put everything in position for me, so I agreed. So she said, you need to go out and wrap all of Las Vegas, and that's exactly what I did. I went out and I put a wrap on every single person that would allow me to put a wrap on them. Whether it be at Starbucks, in Walmart parking lots, in McDonald's bathrooms, I was wrapping everyone, because I had no choice. This was it. This was the exit God had provided me. So I started going up the ranks. I promoted to, actually, I sold enough wraps to pay all my bills and go through Christmas, and I made it to Conference 2013, which completely changed my life. Absolutely changed my life. I saw the soul and the spirit of the company, and I just fell in love even more with the company. So I Went to conference, and about 2 months later, I promoted to executive, and 2 months after that, I promoted to Ruby. And continue to work. I actually made this work. I didn't have a full-time job until the middle of 2013. And fast forward to 2014. In April, I promoted to double diamond. Whoop, whoop. I earned 2 good bonuses, a $10,000 bonus and a $15,000 bonus, and I'm super excited because all of those bonuses are back, and every single one of you guys can earn it, and it's just so exciting. Okay, so back to my story. I promoted, and I quit my full-time job. Now I'm a full-time mom, and it's amazing. I get to have some amazing sisters all throughout the country, and my family just multiplied and continues to multiply, and I'm able to help other single moms, and I'm able to help students that are in college that have no money to pay for their food. It's an amazing company. Truly, truly life-changing if you devote yourself to it. Just work. Follow the steps. And the 3 easy, duplicatable steps. We blitz, we wrap, and we repeat. That's how I got here, and that's how I will get to triple diamond and presidential diamond and ambassador, because all 3 of us are going right there, straight to the top. And that's it for my story. Easy. I'm a normal person, regular girl with kids running around right now, if you guys haven't heard them, and dogs playing. And anyone could build this business. Anyone. Now I'm going to pass it on to our other double diamond, Nikki.
Hey guys, so yes, I am a double diamond. Next month, December, I will be in the company 2 full years. I have not always been a double diamond though. In fact, 2 years ago, my husband and I'm a mom, I'm married, we have 3 kids, and I homeschool the 2 oldest ones. We were finding ourselves going through foreclosure. My husband was doing all that he could to work. He was a subcontractor, so money didn't always come in, but a lot of money went out. And every month it went out faster than it would come in. So I was not looking for this type of business. In fact, I've done 2 other network marketing companies and failed miserably, and my husband told me to never do one of these again. And so a girl that I went to church with, we were an acquaintance, she was selling these wraps, and she was talking about them before church one day with some friends of mine, and I was standing there, and I was just like, thinking, there is no way these things work. That's a joke. Like, there's just no way. Like, there's no way that it's going to last, even if it does work. And so after she went away, I asked them, I was like, look, they were like all excited about it. I was like, so what's the deal? And they were like, no, it works. And I did it like over a month ago, and the results are still gone. And then I was like, oh my, well, we might have our hands on something then. But it still was never dawning on me business. I was just thinking, I'm a mom of 3, and when I finally do have $25, I want to try this. So she asked me to host a party, and I did what normal people do that don't have any money, and you say, oh yeah, I'll wait till after the holidays, I'm Christmas shopping right now, and all that stuff. I watched her post on Facebook that, you know, a day or so later, that she was going to town to grocery shop, and that she had wraps. And I was just watching this post blow up with all these people that wanted wraps. And I watched a few hours. I was just messing around on Facebook after the kids had school, and I noticed that she came back and made a follow-up post that said, I just went to town and made $200 in cash. And I was just like, in like an hour and a half, like, how did this happen? And that's cash. So I needed $350 to keep my house out of foreclosure. And she just made $200 in like less than 2 hours. So I messaged her and I said, look, these businesses don't work except for special people. So how are you making this work? I've always put out more money than I've ever made. I've never known anybody to ever make money with these kind of companies, at least no significant money. So tell me what's up. And she shared with me. She shared with me what she was doing and how it was working and that the products work. And I'd already got that confirmation from friends of mine that I trusted. And so I was like, well, I don't have any money to join, but tell me how to, because I'm desperate right now. Nobody knew our situation. They didn't know that we were in such financial distress. They just knew that we didn't go do extracurricular things. Like, I literally budgeted down like $2 every Sunday because I knew that's how much money it would take for me in gas to get to and from church. So thank goodness we homeschooled, because there wasn't money if I had to take my kids to school. It was that big of a desperation for us at that point in time. And she shared with me how to join for free, and if that's an option for you, then whoever sent you this video can definitely help you with that. But basically what I did is I went out and found 4 people to try the product with me for $25, and that paid for my kit, and I was only out tax and shipping, which was in Tennessee like $15. So that's basically how I got started. And then I was like, okay, so I've sold my business builder kit. It came with 4 wraps. Now what do I do? Because I didn't have any more product. So she was like, go book some parties, go pre-sell, you know, all of your parties. So I did. I ended up booking 5 parties before my kit ever got to my house, which was like 4 or 5 days later. And I had all 4 of my first customers signed up before my kit ever arrived in my house also, which gave me $120 in free product, plus 2 more boxes of wraps for only $50. So I ended up having 16 wraps for $50 essentially. And that's a $400 cash income that you're getting off of those wraps. So I completed that step in the first week and a half of the business, and that is the step that saved my house out of foreclosure. At that point in time, I realized that this company is totally possible for anybody that wants it. It does take grit, it takes determination, and for those of us that didn't have the money when we started, it does take a little bit extra wheels turning in the brain. But thank goodness so many of us have already been through that we can help you. You know, we turn your wheels for you. We just tell you what we did and you go walk it out. Tenacity. I mean, you just have to be ready to go talk to people. I was like Claudia. I was like, okay, if you have 2 legs, I'm going to talk to you. I didn't have the money to go to town, but when I did go to town to grocery shop, I made the best of that trip, and any person that I knew and saw was like, hey, how are you? Oh my gosh, I have to show you these pictures. So not only did I profit $600 in wrap cash in 3 weeks of December, I joined on December the 9th. By December the 31st, I had profited $600 in wrap cash. I had 10 loyal customers and 3 distributors. I mean, I just got to work. And I also went to conference in January 2013 and didn't know Claudia then. And that event changed my life. I didn't know the heart of this company. I didn't really even know hardly anything about the other products. All I knew is I had tried the wrap and it worked, and that we had great things. Those 2.5 days changed everything for me. I did end up going diamond. I went double diamond, and we got the $10,000 bonus on my husband's account. And 6 months into my business, I was able to retire him. And so he is now home. We are both full-time stay-at-home parents to our 3 kids. This is all that we do, and this is our living. We get to go to the park during the day. We get to go do things that we want. We own our time. You know, it's very rare for kids to turn around and say, both of my parents are stay-at-home parents. Normally when children say that, it's out of a point of desperation and needing assistance and not having a healthier lifestyle. That's just not the story with us, and I'm so blessed that we get to see our children every day and watch them grow up, and we're not having to go to a job and work and miss them and miss anything that they're doing. Nobody else is raising them but us. So all I can tell you is, if this is speaking to you at all, definitely get back with the person that invited you to this video, because it's the most life-changing experience that I know that all of us have ever been a part of. And so you guys might say, well, you know, both of you have been in 2 years. That's a pretty good run. You know, what's the run for people that have been in longer, and that's where our dear friend Kristen comes in.
Yay, thank you so much, Nikki. I am just absolutely loving working with you two gals. I am so blessed to join forces with you. But just want to share a little bit about my story. It's a little bit different than most people's stories. I actually am the niece of the very first ambassador diamond that It Works Global ever had, Melody McFarland. In fact, we're all under her, but we are all on different teams. So we actually work side by side, even if we'll never make any money off of each other. And that is one thing that I absolutely love about this company is the one team, one mission. But again, so back to me. I was actually not really looking for anything when I first joined. I had dabbled in a few things that Aunt Melody did in the past as well, you know, different little companies that she's done. So I've always kind of followed in her footsteps. But at the time, I was a manager for Jenny Craig, and I absolutely loved my business doing that. I loved helping people, you know, get healthy and helping them lose weight. And it was just one of my passions that I had for my life. And so I kind of poked at my business with a stick. I didn't, you know, do too much with it, but then I just started to see my aunt's success, and, you know, I had an amazing example right there in front of me to see, you know, the possibilities that It Works has for people that are just like me and you. I mean, I still pinch my aunt to this day. Are you real? So I kind of just, you know, tagged along with her and, you know, did things with her. But one of the first meetings that I ever went to was when Rusty Lackey was speaking. And one thing that he mentioned just spoke to my heart. And he said, no one cares about how much you know until you know how much you care, until they know how much you care. And to me, that just opened my eyes, because I was doing that with Jenny Craig, but, you know, not really fulfilling myself, or I really didn't feel like I was the one that was helping other people. And, you know, just knowing my aunt and how, you know, servant-led she is, and how, you know, she cares about people and how many lives she was able to change, I really, really wanted that for myself. And, you know, I have basically grown up with this company. I started my business back when I was 22 years old, and that was back in 2008. Now, I'm very thankful we have the $99 startup kit, but I did pay $299 for mine. It was totally worth it because obviously I was seeing Aunt Melody's success, but I was also able to be along with the CEOs and the corporate family that we have. In fact, the first conference that I ever went to, there was only 150 people there, and I got to see firsthand the heart of the company. I mean, Mark and Cindy cleaning up after our event, you know, after everybody's gone home. Dr. Dawn has specifically and personally prayed with me, and I love how, you know, they do stuff like that too. And I've even seen, you know, Pam Souter, our rap queen, her husband would work the t-shirt stand. I mean, just phenomenal people, and they actually hang out with us after the meeting. They go out to eat with us, and they always stick around to kind of, you know, answer any questions or take, you know, pictures or whatever. It's just such a down-to-earth company. And when I started realizing that, I wanted a piece of that pie. I wanted to be the reason why somebody said, because of you, I never gave up. I wanted that for myself. And when I call it getting all in, when I finally went all in, I went diamond in 6 months. In fact, that was October 31st of 2011, so of course I love Halloween. And then I went double in March of 2013, and then I also went triple in April of 2013. So I double promoted, double in March, triple in April. I was just so ecstatic that I was able to earn the $25,000 good bonus. And with that bonus, I have been completely debt-free. I go where I want, when I want. I own my own life. I get to do things that I never thought possible. And the thing that I really love about that is that not only am I helping myself, but I'm helping other people too. And I really do look at this business as my ministry, and I just want to help another person get the same blessings that I have. And I have been fortunate enough to be able to work this business since June of 2010 full time. So when I was 25, I was actually able to go in and kind of fire Jenny Craig. And so I'm just, blessed to be able to be a blessing. This is just the most amazing company I've ever been a part of. And what I love about most is that before I got into this company, I didn't have a lot of friends. I didn't, have a ton of people that I could depend on or that could depend on me. But since I've started this business, I have gotten so many new best friends and friends that I know that I will have for a lifetime, Nikki and Claudia included in that. You're in business for yourself, but you're not in business by yourself. And I guess that's a big thing with me and my journey with the company is that I just want to be there for everyone. So I guess that kind of concludes my story. Again, it's a little bit different than others, but, again, I am thankful to be able to be working this business full time alongside of some of the most amazing people I have ever met in my entire life. Thank you.
Thank you, Kristen. That was an awesome, awesome, awesome testimony. Now, I just did a little calculation here on my own, and I'm sure everyone out there can do the same thing. I just want to make sure, Nikki, did you earn the $10,000 bonus or the double bonus as well?
I had to unmute. I have only earned the $10,000 bonus. It was not, the double bonus was not available when I went double. It became available after I went double. So I'm working for that triple one that's out there right now.
Well, listen to this. Between the three of us, we have earned $60,000 in bonuses.
Oh my gosh!
That's amazing!
Right? That just blew my mind.
Oh
that's that's two people's annual income.
I can't.
That is awesome.
I mean, last year was our first full year with It Works, and we got our 1099s, and I was just like, I sat down and cried because we made more with It Works in 1 year. And honestly, you guys don't understand because I didn't go double until August of last year. So it was literally like the last half of the year was when I was making that double income. Before that, I was executive Ruby, Emerald, and Diamond for 3 months before I went double. So we didn't even have a full year of a big paycheck, and we still made more money than we've ever made when both of us worked 2 9-to-5 jobs. And so far, I've added up what we made this year, and we've doubled that. So I'm just like, I don't even know how to do this.
Oh, that is just amazing. It is such a life-changing business, guys. You've got to jump on board.
Yeah, and not boastful.
Absolutely.
Oh, no, we're not doing it to boast. Like, this is truly life-changing. Like, who does this? Like, who else? And our company is so generous because we are a debt-free company. Their whole goal is to make all of us debt-free as well. They're all the time throwing money at us. The past 2 months, they've given 40 people $20,000 in a debt payoff bonus. This month, or for October, they're drawing again in just a few days for 20 more people. So in 3 months total time, they're giving away $1.2 million in one swoop. Like, people are getting 20 grand at one time deposited to their bank accounts just for us doing our steps that they give us. Like, it's not even anything extra. It's just it's so amazing that we're in such a blessed company. I mean, nobody does that.
Exactly. What boss will give you a bonus, a $20,000 bonus just to do your job? That to me is crazy. Like, I don't know any boss that would do that. So it's amazing. I know Mark and Cindy Pentecost are amazing. The fact that when I met Cindy Pentecost, she grabbed my hand and she said, I want you to know that I pray for you every day. And I had just met her. I had just met her, and to me that touched my heart more than any money they were throwing at us, which I love. I love the money, but the
Yes,
prayer.
she's amazing. I love the fact that she symbolically washed the feet of some of our top money earners. If that is not a testimony for servant leadership, I don't know what else is. I mean, our CEO's wife literally washed the feet of some of our top money earners. That is just phenomenal.
Yes, I completely agree. Well, ladies, it was a pleasure hanging out with you guys tonight, and I'm so excited that we joined forces, and
Yes.
I can't wait to celebrate all of our success because this end of the year is going to be amazing.
Amazing. So excited.
Any final sayings for our closing before we end this?
No, ma'am, that's it from me.
Just do it.
All right, guys.
Yeah.
Go back to the person that sent you this video. Very important. Go back to them. And if you have any questions, feel free to contact any of us. We're on Facebook. Just Google our names.
Yeah.
We're here to help anyone. One team, one mission, all the way through. And good luck on your journey. Embrace it and love it. Bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye.